Hey everyone, I'm Yvette Lloyd, host of Life Her podcast. I have an amazing guest with me. She is owner of Breakfast in Bed, and she is also my sister cousin. She has worked so hard when it comes to her running her business. She's going to give you the ins and outs, the trials and tribulations when it comes to running a restaurant, the beginning phases, the middle phases, and the end, which we all know it never ends, but it always gets better at the same time. So I would like to welcome y'all, LaCole. Hey, girl.
Hi.
So I really want to just get right to it. And how did everything begin as far as you and Breakfast in Bed? When did the thought come in at when you really just like broke the ice, like, I'm about to just do it?
Well, I was pregnant with my son, my last son, and I was hungry. Like, at the time, we ain't had DoorDash. So I was like, dang, somebody need to deliver me some breakfast. So, like, I was still feeling like that even after I had him. He was like 6 months or whatever. And it really did come to me in a dream about making a plate of breakfast food and posting it. And I did. And that first post got 20 orders.
Dang.
And it was like up from there.
Dang. So, like, financially, did you find it to be a struggle as you continued on with it, and even the stimulations of you not actually having the space yet for it?
Man, financially it was really hard. Yeah. Just starting off at home was hard. Like, I didn't even have no money when I first started off. I had food stamps, you know?
Okay.
And I bought the food with that and went from there.
Wow. That is like really dope. So even before this, actually you having a restaurant and everything, I know you had went to culinary art school
Yes.
and you were pursuing to become a chef. How did that journey go for you?
I went to culinary school, Pennsylvania Culinary Arts. It was a test. It really was, because I was in between going to culinary school or want to go to nursing school. And I didn't know what I really wanted to do. So I dropped out of culinary school. I didn't even finish it at all. And I wasn't even going for a chef. I was going for a pastry chef to
Oh,
make wedding cakes and stuff. So,
dang,
yeah.
that's like something totally different what you're
Yeah,
doing.
for sure.
Oh, you know what's so crazy is, you know, due to our family history and our grandma in medical field, Aunt Kathy in medical field, and then it's like we go into the medical field thinking that's where we want to be, and that's not where we end up at.
No, it was a burnout job.
It was so dang burnt out.
Yes.
So as time went by, as far as you running the you starting to become a restaurant owner, what was things that you went through in that time? Like, was it just like a overnight success of where you at today, or was it things in between that you like struggled with?
It was a lot in between, like a whole lot. I had to learn how to be consistent with my business. Um, I definitely had my ups and downs. I started the restaurant part in the Ghost Kitchen at Akron Food Works. That went great. And then I outgrew it and then went and shared a kitchen with someone. And that went good for a year. And then after that year, it just went to the left or whatever, which was at the time, it was hard for me. It was depressing. I feel like I was a failure, like, oh my God. And I didn't even want to even do it anymore. I didn't have a passion or anything. But people just kept calling my phone, like, when you gonna open back up? When you gonna be open back? I'm like, dang. Then people calling me to cater their business and stuff. I'm like, y'all really want this? It's just breakfast. Like, are
People's
y'all
hungry.
serious? Yeah. And so, like, that's what really pushed me is different people that had my food and really, wanted me to get it going or whatever. So, like, I had to fight that depression, get through it, and start back over again.
Dang. So during the times of you fighting depression and everything, you experienced homelessness,
Yes.
but yet you were still trying to pursue your dream at the same time. Can you elaborate more on that experience so it can help and inspire others to continue on?
So after the restaurant closed down, me and my kids lost our house. We was homeless for 6 months. We was staying with relatives every now and then, but mainly we was staying in a hotel or whatever. And I had to I worked 3 jobs, to get myself back together again. Got blessed with a house. It wasn't a house that I bought, but we still got blessed with a house. And then 4 months after we got that house, I got a phone call about a building that I had no idea. This is a building that everybody go to through their whole childhood to get candy and food and stuff or whatever. And I didn't know that it was closed. And someone called me and told me to come look at it. And I went and looked at it. I seen my whole vision in it. It looked like trash, straight trash. But the main thing I seen was that hood in the kitchen. So I'm like, dang, I see this. So I just seen my vision and made it just that or whatever. I didn't even have the money for it. I overdrafted my account to put the deposit down for the building.
Dang.
And I had told one of my homies about it. And next thing you know, he pulled up on me and was like, here, put this back in your account, because he believed that much in me.
That's official.
Yeah, so my account wouldn't be, overdrafted or whatever. It's true. After that, I'm like, all right, bet this what God really want me to do. So we about to do this. So after that, I had the building for a whole year before I could even open up.
Man. So with you having the building for a whole year, a lot of people get a restaurant and you started from scratch, because the way you saying how it looked, it didn't even work out the way you wanted to. So during that process of opening a restaurant, you had to go through a lot of rules and regulations, inspections. You had to go through a lot. Yes. When it comes to it. Can you explain to people the different stages and phases when it comes to you opening a restaurant when it has absolutely nothing in compliance?
Okay, so it was a store. Even though they was selling food out of it, I had to transform it into a restaurant. So I had to get an architect. So I shopped around for an architect, and everybody was charging crazy prices.
Man.
And so one of my close friends, my hairdresser, she had just remodeled her salon or whatever, and her mom and them knew an architect. And he came. I reached out to him, an older guy from Cleveland. He came to the restaurant, and he seen how everybody was showing me so much love and stuff. And the man didn't even charge me nowhere near what he was supposed to charge me. Ooh. He made the blueprint out and everything. It was amazing what he did for me. God loves me, okay? He's literally been through every step with me. But I had to go through finding him. Then I had to go through the hood. Before anything even got started, I had to start with the hood, because the people before that took the fire stuff that was supposed to be with the hood.
Oh, so dang.
I had to find somebody to put that in. That was a lot of money. So then after that, then finally the fire department could come and pass me for that and stuff. So then after that, then I had to put in sinks, man, new plumbing, all kind of stuff, literally all kind of stuff. And everything that you put in, you have to get approved for before you could even have it up and running.
Yeah. It's like you going out to buy something, but it still had to be properly zoned and inspected for it to actually be proper for your setting. Yes. So with a lot of things, I know you had warmers already. You had some stuff already, so it was able to fit in there. So what was as far as the experience of you just coming up with the finances and everything? Because a lot of people, when you do things, they see the outside of things and they just think you just got so much money just because you was hustling and you just getting by and you doing things. Can you explain more on how much you still not exactly where you really want to be, but you still pushing it and moving forward until you actually get to that point?
Okay, I'm broke. Okay.
Oh, damn.
I am not rich. Okay. I just have a restaurant, you know? No, but no, but like before I even opened up, I had 3 jobs. 3 jobs, okay? Cleaning buildings, um, taking care of somebody during the week, and working at a nursing home on the weekends. Like, literally everything was coming from out my pocket until I finally got with Western Reserve Finances Community in Akron. They
That's
helped
a
me.
blessing.
They helped me a whole lot, you know. So with even with the money that they helped me with, it still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough. Like I still like be pushing through. Like man, I need a lot of money. Still do, but hey, I'm making it happen. I'm definitely making it happen. It's hard, and you know, people think you rich because you got a business or whatever the case may be. It's the opposite, yo. We don't have nothing.
Yeah. In them beginning phases, it's like, I don't know, them first 5 to 10 years, man, them bad boys be
Yes.
rough.
Yes, so rough. And it's like I finally got to that opportunity where I finally hired people. Like I was so scared to hire people or whatever, but at the same time, I ran that whole restaurant by myself.
Yes.
DoorDash, dine-in, call-ins, everything. I answered the phone, ring up people, bag up stuff, cooking, literally by
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. He was working that bad
You feel
boy.
me? By myself. Like,
And just even like explain how impatient some customers were. Like even though people was seeing you alone doing all of this,
they
some
still
people
impatient.
respected it. Some people was just like, oh, I ain't even about to have time. You know, they just be upset about it. But it's like, where's the grace at? Like,
Right.
where's the respect at? Like, man, she really trying, she busting her butt, and like you answering the phone, you ringing up, even the people that was eating there for dining, you even making the food, bringing the food to them. Like you
Everything.
was every single
A
you
one-woman
you was
band.
yes, you was doing like every position possible
Yes.
when you was doing that.
Yes.
Man, I mean, it was inspiring to see. Like it was very inspiring, like just knowing like you just came from like so much and been through so much, but yet you still going through it, but it's not as heavy
It's not
as it
heavy.
was
Yeah.
before. Like it never goes, but it's just I'm inspired.
Oh, well, thank you, sister.
I am.
But I do want to say something about them impatient customers. Like, look here. You ain't the only person that didn't order. Like, it's probably they have 5 orders before I even get to your order, okay?
Yeah.
And when I tell you that you got about 25, 30 minutes to wait, please wait. And it's home cooked. Like, it's from our heart. It's love food. Like, y'all love it. That's why you there. That's why you waiting.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to rush because I don't want nothing rushed. Like, it literally comes from the heart. I want it to be great every time it come out. Consistency is a must. And that's why I was so scared to hire people, because I want them to be consistent with
Yeah.
my food. I don't want nothing to change.
Yeah.
I work too hard for that.
Yeah.
Nothing to change.
And that be the hard part too, because you could be going somewhere when they first open and you be like, man, this food good as hell, man. I'm about to just keep coming here. And then
then you
after
go
a while,
back.
you be like, man, they don't taste like they used to,
Yeah.
man. They fell off. Then you find yourself not going back no more. So how do you keep up with that? Do you do you like look at Google views and all of that
Yes.
too when people put
Yes.
those there?
Yeah, I look at all my reviews on Google, somewhat on DoorDash. I really don't be on there too much or whatever. But when they leave a review on Google, I get email from Google saying that I got a review or whatever. And I only had like 2 bad reviews, and one was a DoorDash guy that was mad that he had to wait, and then the other one was saying something or whatever, and I don't even remember that customer even coming in there that day. So I'm just like, okay, but if they leave, a a bad review about the food, but of course I change it. But I really haven't. I haven't
Really?
got that or whatever. So, yay to
That's
me.
that's amazing.
it
For real. Like that helps out a lot.
do.
Just seeing like constructive criticism is always needed for people that's able to take it. And some people take that stuff really emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Instead of
nah.
just making a situation a lot better. What it is, and analyze and view different things that you are making mistakes at, because we're not perfect.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But we still have to look and see exactly what we are doing wrong. And if we don't have people to tell us anything wrong, how we gonna get better?
Right, exactly. I have no problem with people giving me any kind of advice. I listen, don't mean that I do it, but I definitely listen. I have no problem with that at all.
Man, so what is the hardest day you faced building your business, and how did you get through it?
The hardest days. Man, trying to open up. That, trying to get all the things passed and everything is it taught me how to have more patience. I'm already a Sagittarius and we have none. Okay? None. But it taught me a lot to have patience with people. So like by me going through that process of waiting for me to open up, it taught me to have patience for when I do open up and like people getting impatient about their food and this and that, whatever. I don't go off on nobody. I just be cool. I be in my own little zone or whatever. I literally just block people out and just be doing, my orders, just trying to get it out and stuff or whatever. Either way it go, you still waiting for me.
Right.
You feel me? So like, it taught me a lot about patience.
Man, yeah, because you do got some patience now
I do.
compared to when we was younger.
Yes, I do.
Girl, y'all, she used to be snappy.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. So how did your children and faith play a role into the determination for you not to give up?
How do my kids play a role?
Yeah, your kids and your faith.
Oh wow. Well, first, God is amazing. He really is. Like, God has really got me this far or whatever, and my faith with him has grown so much stronger and stuff. Like, even though I don't go to church, I still love God. I praise God every day. And on Sunday when you come into my restaurant, we in there playing church music, okay? Whether you like it or not. You feel me? But yes, my faith with God has gotten so much stronger. I don't worry about nothing. Like, I used to, like how I used to worry is like I used to speak on like, oh man, I gotta do this and do that or whatever. Now like I just pray about it, write in my journal, and God will work it out. It may not be when I want it to be, but he will come through for me. Like always come through. Like in the nick of time. Like thank you, God. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then with my kids, man, I do everything for them. This is for them for sure. It's to show them to be independent. It's to show them how to be an entrepreneur. It's to show them never to give up in life on anything. Like just, keep it going, have faith, and everything will be okay. The little one, my youngest one, he's definitely going to take over the business. He most definitely will. The other two, I don't really know which way they're going right now. But they definitely have it in them to be an entrepreneur. It's in them, for sure.
I know that's right.
It's in us. The
You
whole
ain't
family.
lying.
The whole family. Not one of us work for anybody.
No, we don't. We all got our own business. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to the inner work of running a business, a lot of people will think, okay, I have my LLC, I have my EIN, I got my license to run this restaurant. Everything is going smooth. However, you was mentioning how you got staff now and you got to keep up with inventory. You got to keep up with not only the bills that's inside of your restaurant, but your personal bills at home as well. Can you explain to people how important it is to keep things structured and keep things separated from business to personal when it comes to different things like that?
Man, I'm still struggling with it. I ain't even gonna lie, but it is so important to get that together and find somebody that's gonna help you. get everything in order. Like it'll have you messed up if you don't do what you're supposed to be doing and
Yeah.
separating everything.
Yeah. And you gotta use that QuickBooks.
Oh, QuickBooks is amazing. Yes.
You gotta utilize that and making sure definitely that you have the right accountant
Yeah.
that's actually like keeping track of everything for you, because you don't want to get flagged by them people, the IRS,
No.
at the end of the day,
No, you
because
do not.
it'll become a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It'll become a lot. So when you keep your inventory and stuff and everything, how do you fill up? You fill up every day, every week? How do you go about doing that to keep track of everything?
The you talking about as far as supplies and stuff?
Supplies, the food,
Every day.
every day?
Every day. I am buying something. Like I tried to like buy everything in bulks and stuff or whatever. But like lately, like business has really been going great for me or whatever. So like even though I didn't bought box and stuff or whatever, like literally like 2 or 3 days later, I
It's
gotta go
gone.
back, and re up or whatever. So, I mean it's a great thing. It
Yeah.
really is. I just gotta get better with keeping all my supplies up and stuff or whatever, because it's hard maintaining that. This is literally my only income, so it's hard maintaining that and taking care of the household and 3 boys, big
Yeah.
boys.
Hungry too. They always hungry.
Like, man,
They will mom you to death.
yes, every day.
That is too funny.
It is serious.
So let's talk about your menu. It's full of soulful twists, like omelets with collard greens, fish toast biscuits. How do your roots and culture inspire your food?
um my food really come from taking care of people. It's crazy because before I became a chef and in a restaurant, I was, at SNA taking care of people in their house. So like the older people would have me cooking all kind of stuff or whatever. And so that's where it really come from. Me taking care of the older people, and they want me to put my foot in their food. So okay, I got you. A lot of people think I'm from the South and I'm not.
They do. They do. Especially like, can you talk about how people be finding you? Because not only you are feeding people in Akron, Ohio, but you also got people coming all the way from other cities and
Yes.
states to come and eat your
It's
food.
crazy. Like I done had people from Florida, Houston,
New York,
New York, California,
Detroit.
New Orleans. Oh man, like it's I'm like, you from where? I ain't had somebody from Alaska. They say they be seeing my stuff on TikTok or whatever, and my TikTok ain't even booming. It ain't doing nothing. And I'm like, you see that on what? Yeah, so I mean, it's crazy how they be finding out about me, but they find out and they Google when they in Akron, they Google one of the best breakfasts in Akron, and Breakfast in Bed by LaCole pops up.
Okay.
Yes.
That's such a blessing, man. So what is a moment in your restaurant where you knew that you were walking in your purpose?
I don't know. I want to say when I sat in there by myself, and it's a basement there, and I'm scared of basements.
Yes.
I am terrified. I don't even go in the basement in my own house, but there I feel at home. Like whoever used to own that before the other people, like I probably like feel their vibes or something in there, like I don't know, but I feel at home, and I feel like this is the place for me. Not just that, it was probably like maybe like 4 or 5 elderly people that came in there and prayed over me and prayed over my restaurant and said that this is where you need to be and God is gonna make a way no matter what. So always have faith. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's dope. So what advice would you give someone who wants to open up a food-based business but is overwhelmed by the permits, inspections, and regulations?
I just, you know, you gotta pray, have faith, take one task at a time. Um, you definitely gonna get overwhelmed or whatever, but you definitely gotta take one task at a time. Once you finish that task, go to the next one. When you finish that one, go to the next one. You know, that's the only way you could get through it. Like, cause every time I turned around, it was something else popping up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dang, you know, I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
So like, you know, just take one day at a time.
Yeah, because it was a lot of people like, when you opening up? When you opening up?
Yeah.
But they don't understand, like, you had to do a lot to actually open up.
I did.
Yes. So looking back, what's one of the business lessons you have learned the hard way?
The hard way. Money.
Yeah.
Money. Like, you just gotta be so careful of how you spend your money. You really do. Like, as soon as you get it, you want to just go spend on everything, but you really gotta look at what gotta go where and what's more important.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't, then you gonna mess up and you be like, dang, man, I should have did this way or whatever. It's definitely the money situation. I learned from that.
Yeah. Because when it comes to the finances, it's just you just balancing it out for real. And, you know, some people don't understand when you make money, you got to put it right back into your
literally.
business. You can't
Right
go on a trip. You can't go
Nothing.
buy the latest Jordans or anything like that. You
Nothing.
really have to
Yes.
put your money back into it and can always do that. Even when you make more money, you find
gotta-
yourself still spending more, even though you making more, but you should always just put into your business a lot.
Yes.
When
a
it
whole
comes to
lot.
it.
Yes, I haven't done nothing. Nothing at all. So like it's definitely a sacrifice. Most definitely.
I bet.
Yeah.
So tell us about this menu you got. Because not only you got a daytime menu, you separated it, and now you have a nighttime menu. So tell us about this food
The
you got.
nighttime menu is it comes really from, I just hired a chef. Well, he really my partner in crime. Marcus. He is dope.
He a cool dude. I love Marcus.
He is dope. So like, yeah, we have Taco Tuesdays. That's fire. And it ain't no just regular tacos neither. It's the chimichangas, is all the stuff that you would get at a regular Mexican space, but turned up.
Okay.
Yeah. He changes it like every night besides Taco Tuesday. But every other night he's changing that menu for sure. You always gonna have the wings with the flavors, the chicken, the fish and fries and smash burgers and stuff. But then he razzle dazzle it and put some white spaghetti with chicken meatballs, and crab meat and spinach and broccoli. It's fire. Then he'll do the chicken meatball sub sandwich. Let's see what else we done had.
Baked chicken.
The baked chicken, the $10 holler baked chicken.
Yes, with cabbage and yams.
Yep.
That's my favorite one.
And then he throw in a little bit of breakfast stuff in the evening too. So we had the cheeseburger omelet with the
That's so different.
Oh yeah, that is fire. And then we done had what is it called? It's salmon with pancakes. I forget what he call it though. But yeah, we've been doing it this will be the third week.
Dang, that went by fast.
It did.
Man.
The third week.
That is dope. So how you feel about it? Like, it's just because you've been trying to open up at nights for so long.
Yeah.
But now that you have consistent help, a person that just cooks so amazing.
Right.
So, like, how do it feel? Like,
it felt good. I feel like now I feel like I'm a boss. At first, what I'm saying, it was just me. I'm like, I ain't no boss. I'm just an entrepreneur. No, I'm a boss. And he my partner, though. He my partner. I don't want to, because I just don't feel like he the shit. He executive chef. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dang, can you call cuz?
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, he dope. It feels great, and now that you know what I'm saying, we're about to expand also. So I'm excited about that. That's
Okay.
coming soon.
Okay. That is dope. That's dope. So with you doing all of this and everything, I don't think people really understand, like, you literally don't have no friends.
Zero.
You don't have any friends, and it's literally your restaurant and your boys, and you know, when we together and stuff like that. But just how focused you are and how you in the zone, and people really don't understand, like, you really don't pay attention to nothing besides that. Like, that's your blood, sweat, tears, your money maker, everything. And soon it's gonna be franchised everywhere. Just explain, like, how your focus is and how long it took for you to really just get in that tunnel vision, because it's really hard for people to get to that point. Even with our losses of my mom, James, and AJ, you know, it's just, you know, we grieved a lot, you know, in the phase, and Uncle Mike, you know, it's just a lot of things that we've been through. And girl, it would have took us out for real.
Yeah, like real talk.
Like,
we
took
different.
us out.
I'm just different. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like, I'm dope.
Yeah.
You know, they don't call me Coke for nothing.
Yeah.
But no, like, no, for real, like, I know we just different. We handle stuff differently.
We do.
We could cut person off and have a mentally
fast
funeral in our mind and be done with you. Literally.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you're not about to waste my time. You're not going to drain me. Like, when I finally got my peace, I fought for it, and I'm going to keep fighting for it. And ain't nobody going to mess it up. Not my kids, not nobody.
Yeah. And you know, it took us a long time to get to this point. And it's just a blessing that we had each other.
Yes.
Like, ever since my mom passed, we was together literally every day. Like, every single day.
Yep.
And it's just, you know, a lot of people don't know your mental state of mind. And I think if you wasn't around, I really probably would have lost it.
Oh, yeah.
I would have lost it. I would have snapped on people. I would have done a lot of things that you held me back from doing. And it's like, it's a blessing, because at the same time you hold me back, you got to hold yourself back too, because you don't play about me, honey.
It don't.
Yeah. So it's just a lot. And I think the greatest thing about it is, you know, a lot of people say you can't work with family, or you can't experience things with family and stuff like that.
Us.
We are far from that.
All of us was raised to be close.
Yeah.
Like, we more brothers and sisters than cousins.
Yeah.
And anything. Our family is real
Yeah.
close, and that's a great blessing.
Yeah.
Really is.
And the thing about it is about, like, our moms and stuff. When we get mad at each other or something, they be like, we about to settle this right now. Y'all about to sit out. We don't do that.
Yep.
You know, they always, like, nipped it in the bud. They didn't, like, egg it on and say negative things or nothing like that. They made us just, like, hug or kiss it out, and, you know, just no, y'all need to stick together. And it's like, it's amazing, like, how close we are, because, you know, when we hear other families and other people's testimonies on how they had to cut their aunt off and cut all these people off, and it's like, we're blessed to not even deal with that. It's like, we don't have family be like, can I get $100 or can I get thousands of dollars? We really don't have family asking us for anything within our mothers.
Right.
You know, it's more of like support and asking us what we need.
Yep.
And that is like, man, it's a blessing. It's rare.
It is. It really is.
It is so rare. And it's like, I think one of the main things is how we pour into people. And we was
a lot of people.
Yeah, like, pouring into people is like, it's a lot. It takes a lot of energies. It takes a lot of us being genuine and passionate, and it comes from love. But, you know, what we had to learn the hard way is that people can accept love. They rather be hurt than loved correctly. And I think that's what hurt us the most of dealing with people and relationships.
Right.
Like, it's a lot.
It is. It's a whole lot.
So we gotta keep it moving, girl.
Yes, we do, for sure.
So, with everything going on as far as breakfast in bed, if you could sit down with a young mother who has a dream but doesn't know where to start, what would you tell her?
Pray about it. You know, pray about it. Read up on what that dream is, what it takes to make that first step, and do it. Like, have a leap of faith and just do it. You could do it.
So, how could I put it? Like, you know, a lot of people don't understand the concept of having faith and praying to God because they look for a miracle. But could you explain to people how you can't just keep praying to God and having faith and not doing the work?
Yeah, you most definitely got to do the work. God wants you to do the work first and foremost. And once he see that you're doing the work, he's going to put other people in your life to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But you first got to show him that you could do it. And once he see that you doing it and you consistent with doing it, oh, honey, the sky is the limit. He will send any and everybody, the right people in your life to guide you in the right direction.
What about when storms come? Because, you know, when a storm comes, a lot of people don't understand it's a blessing.
The storms
past it.
Man, the storms are rough, but they are great at the same time, because you gotta have that storm. You do. He releasing a lot of stuff from you, and he removing a lot of people from out of your life that's not meant for you. That's not meant for them to go with you on your next journey, your next level in life, your next chapter in life. You know, it hurts. Yeah. It hurts a lot to lose the people and different things or whatever.
It do.
But you're going to see in the long run, this is why he did it. Like, oh, now I know why he did it. And sometimes, honey, that storm don't even be for you. It could be for somebody else that's going to need that advice. You know what I'm saying? What you just went through, you're going to be able to tell them, look, this is what I went through. And it's really for you to help them. You know, It's crazy, but God send you through stuff or whatever. Most of the time, it don't even be for you.
Yeah, that's real. So with it all, 5 years from now, where do you see Breakfast in Bed?
Definitely a franchise. Oh, my next place I want to open up is in Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, so I see dollar signs in Myrtle Beach. I really do. And then I actually want a bed and breakfast place where you could stay.
Okay.
I want that. And I want a food truck. Right?
Okay.
So, I mean, I see a lot of moves in the next 5 years. It's definitely gonna come to pass.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy because everything that I speak in my life has came to pass.
Yeah, definitely. With a storm first.
With a storm first.
You'd be like, dang, you removing something else?
Yep.
It's a lot that come with it. So how can people come check out Breakfast in Bed and also see the amazing food that you be posting?
Well, Breakfast in Bed is located in Highland Square, 183 South Portage Path Street, Akron, Ohio. The phone number is 330-809-9126. You can place your order and pick it up, or you could come dine in.
Yes. So one more thing. What's your favorite meal so far?
Oh, man. All of them, really. The favorite thing I like to make and taste, though, right now is my sweet potato hotcakes and fried turkey ribs.
Yeah, them both do slap.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Ooh. And can anybody follow you on social media?
Yeah, you can. Breakfast in Bed has a page on Facebook called Breakfast in Bed by LaCole.
All right. Well, thank you so much, sister cousin, for coming on my podcast show. This is very uplifting and inspiring. Just for you to share a piece of you and to share it to the world on Life Her Podcast. It's amazing. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Life Her Podcast. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and also listen to Life Her Podcast on all major platforms.